watching Let's Chat.
May is actually Food Allergy Awareness Month, and we are going to be talking about what parents need to know when you head out to eat, and also how the restaurants are helping to work with families. Here to tell us the information is Miss Amanda Kirkpatrick and Lo Wilkins. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So tell me what we need to know about, of course, May being Food Allergy Awareness Month, but also as a family, maybe heading out to eat. What do we need to keep in mind?
Well, the first thing you need to keep in mind is when you're heading out is you want to prepare yourself for going somewhere. When you have a food allergy, you just want to make sure that that restaurant knows, but also that you know what foods that do have the allergy that you have. So if you're allergic to peanuts, make sure that you know the foods that would have peanut in it. So look at their menu online ahead of time, kind of scan that, maybe call the restaurant to see if they could talk to if you could talk to the manager or the chef and ask them of certain foods that may have that allergen in it. That way you know when you get there what you can have and what you shouldn't have.
And so you mentioned calling ahead maybe and trying to speak with the manager or chef. What are some questions that we need to ask that individual?
It would be important to ask them, are they accommodating of your food allergen? And if they are, great, perfect. You can and talk more about that. Ask them if you can look at their food labels, or ask them if they do separate those foods from the foods that have the allergen in it to others, if they use separate utensils for those certain foods. And just if for the manager or the chef that you talk to, would you be there at that certain time, so that they know when you come there that you can ask for them personally, just to notify them that, hey, I'm here.
This is what I'm ordering.
This is what I should order. And is there anything else that I need to be aware of, or that you need to be aware of?
Now, there are 8 main allergens we're basically concerned with, and it gets into soybeans, it gets into the proteins, basically with milk and eggs, shellfish as well, different types of fishes, cod, wheat, and so we have these allergens that people are concerned with. But we're most concerned that if you say I have an allergen and I have a wheat allergen, and I'm going to order this, then you have to go to the person in charge, and we're wanting that restaurant to respond with a knowledge base that they can actually prepare that meal.
Right.
Because there's any different type of level of reaction, one where you'll actually have hives, or do you actually have respiratory distress or anaphylactic shock. So we're really concerned. So we want the people to have a knowledgeable person there on site that can explain what they offer in this restaurant.
Right.
And that restaurant also has to understand how small of a mistake could be made. Because if you have peanut oil in your fryer that you're doing with fried chicken, and it's next to a grill, and they also that morning were preparing eggs on that grill, and now that afternoon you want to order a grilled chicken, and you say I have an egg allergen.
Right.
Then that grill, depends on how that restaurant is set up, may have to clean that grill before they can prepare that meal.
Right. But tell us how we can get in touch with you if we have more questions, whether we're a family member of an allergy sufferer or possibly, a business owner that wants to learn more information. Is contacting the health department the best way?
Interesting, a lot of the youth now, it's up to about 5%, so the population is increasing with people with allergens. And so yes, you can always call the health department. You can also, a lot of companies have their own type of support that they can go to, as far as a professional company that can give them some recommendations.
We can never be overeducated in this area, is what I like to say. Amanda and Lo, I hate to, but we got to run. We got to head to a commercial break. But we'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks for keeping us safe and keeping other families safe as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.